guys, Guy in Kalamazoo here. Happy, yeah, go Lions. They're winning right now. Latest score. I have to check because I don't know. I just know they're winning against the Tennessee Titans. Let's look and see. Detroit Lions. Okay. Anyway, Tennessee must have just scored because I think it was 15-3. Now it's 15-10. Okay, that's okay. They're in the fourth quarter. Game's almost done. Well, almost. They've still got a quarter to play, pretty much. Okay. Anyway, yes. Happy September. And yeah, October is like September, October. This is my favorite time of the year. I already just told you, guys, that this is my favorite time of the year. It's the weather here in the United States. It's changing. Beautiful. We're getting into everybody's back to school. I'm sure people are excited about that. What else? It's well, work-wise, it's financial season and the fiscal year coming. But outside of that, yes, football has started. It's like there's a change coming. You can just feel it. To me, it's exciting. We're also coming on what I call gaming season, the holiday season. We're getting some major game titles coming out, AAA, with Record just came out last week. Next one is, of course, Gears of War, for me anyway. I know there's others in between there. For me, Gears. And again, yes, when you guys hear like notifications coming up or anything in the background, I do these videos totally unedited, just open. I don't shut doors. I'm not in a soundproof room. Nothing. It's just me, you, the camera, from my window to yours. Yes, my window back here to yours. And you'll notice I am broadcasting or taping this from my main room, my main computer. And thank you to those who have said that my Surface, both my Surface and well, I left my phone downstairs. That's okay though. But I've been told that the phone is the best because I actually played around with recording just kind of brief, short videos on my phone, which they're on my channel. You'll see some walks from work and my thoughts on like the PS4 Pro, a couple other things. But I've taken some lunch hours, which that's another subject. I hate having a whole hour for lunch. I just do. Cut it down to half an hour. Let me go half an hour early, whatever. I just don't like 4 hours, then one whole hour of lunch, and then another 4 hours. I don't like that. Anyway. So I take that time, and I've done a couple videos, and people have told me that the both audio and the video quality on the camera is the best. This from my window to yours, the last couple sessions I have done on my Surface just to see. The pros with the Surface, yes, might be the camera might even be better, and the sound might be even better. The cons actually lay on my side, and I think it might be the processing power, because I just have a Surface 3. It's not even a Pro. I think it's using, it's not a Intel processor. Is it not an ARM? I can't even remember, but it's that processor that's not an Intel, but it's used for like wireless devices and phones. And anyway, that's what it uses because it is an LTE. That I do appreciate it being an LTE, as when I don't have wireless connectivity, which is very rare where I go and I need it and I don't have wireless. But just in case I do have LTE, so that's the way it came through with AT&T. So anyway, yes, and I do need to turn it in because it's got a cracked screen. That was my fault though, the cracked screen. I've talked to Microsoft. I tried to play it off as a warranty thing. They didn't buy it, and I'm going to have to pay $200. And what they're going to do is send me a refurb one. But I love my Surface. but I hate that I can't do the touch because it does have a crack that goes all the way down. And yeah, I lost the touch, but I can type with it. The touch type keyboard that I have, I can type with it. Everything works fine. So, okay, let's go on with here's the what I've done a little bit of introduction. It's been 5 minutes already. So, then I want to move on to. I just jotted down a few topics. Things going on this week, things that have happened this past week. It's really, yeah, the past week. I don't know. Generally nothing like out of the ordinary or huge happened. This week we have Rise of Iron coming, and I know my husband Chris is thrilled because we've already paid off his copy. So GameStop told us it is a code. It's not a hard disk unless you purchase I think it's what they call the collection or collector's edition. I don't know, but it's all of them going back. If you're not a Destiny player and you want to get into Destiny, go out and get that edition because it has all the DLCs. It goes all the way back to the original Destiny up into Rise of Iron. And then I've been told within that collection there is a disc for Rise of Iron. I actually do believe that, and this is very interesting. I'm going to bring this up too about Windows 10 and Microsoft and this whole environment. It's wonderful, something it does. Okay, so Chris, a couple weeks ago, there was an update to Destiny. Yeah, I've quit playing on some other things for now. He had put in his disk. It said there was an update. It was like a 12 gig update. I'm like, what the hell? 12 gigs? That's a huge update. Okay, in my mind, you know what it is? It is the Rise of Iron. And they're allowing people to pre-download it. And tomorrow, when he goes to GameStop and we get that code and he puts in the code, it's not going to do a download. Maybe a small one, but it's not going to. I don't think it's going to do. This is my personal thoughts and opinion. It's not going to do another 12 gig download because it's already there. The content's there. The code, what the code is going to do is just activate and say, yeah, he's bought it, so he can use it. Where with me, I'm not getting it right away. I'm going to, but I'm not getting it right away. And so if I go in and play Destiny, yes, it's there, but it's going to tell me, I can't get into the new content. So, okay. Which, speaking of, I'm thinking of, and I'm going to talk to you guys. I've already talked to Chris about this. I'm getting to an age and a point in my life where, and also with a new job and Kellogg money versus KCMH money, the Kellogg money is up here, except my sanity now is way up here. So it's either, okay, choose money or sanity. I've chose sanity. I have chosen sanity. Okay, don't get me wrong. Everything, we're okay financially, but we're like on that board. We don't have a lot of disposable income anymore like we did with Kellogg's. So that being said, I will probably end up canceling my pre-order for the Xbox One S Gears of War console. Because I can take that 450. I'm still going to get Gears of War. You guys know that. I will get the game. But is the console a need? And, something that I think about in our society here in the United States, it's a materialistic one, sadly. Yes, it is a collector's console. It is a beautiful console. It might run some better. Actually, I know it will because it comes with that 4K UHD Blu-ray disc player right in it, which I don't have that now. I just have the Blu-ray. Although I have heard that Microsoft can, and I know that PlayStation has, included a patch, the software to make that happen. But bottom line, is it a need? No, it is not a need. Is any console a need? Yes, it is. Again, for my sanity, I need a console. I have this one I currently have. I had an original 500 gig Xbox. I wanted to upgrade, and even though I had no desire in the division, um, in fact, I think I went to GameStop and there was some other version out, a Halo version maybe. I can't remember what it was. Forza. Whatever the version was, I went there originally for that, and they didn't have it, but they did have a good deal on and also I think Microsoft was having a deal at the time. $350 maybe. But anyway, it came with a division. It came with and the division was a hard copy, not digital, and a terabyte. So anyway, I just got this console, and it's true. Yes, I can trade it in and get $125 credit towards a 450, and you're like, Brad, who cares? Okay, here's why I care. We have games coming up. And again, I don't have a lot of disposable income like I used to. Chris has the Rise of Iron. I canceled mine and put that money towards the console. Um, in about a month, I believe, is it a month or is it coming out this? No, I think it's next month. I've got the game actually, Gears of War, because I am definitely going to get the game. Just the standard copy. I'm not going to get like the collector's edition. I was hoping to because I wanted to play 4 days early, but really, whatever. I'm just going to get the game and play it. And Titanfall. On top of that, Chris also has a few. I'm kind of happy in a way that he wants Gran Turismo really bad. But that's been put off till next year. I'm not a PlayStation player. He is, and his PlayStation Plus is expired. We have to renew that. Then he needs 2 copies of FIFA. He needs it for the PC because that's where he plays professionally, and he also wants a copy for, I believe, Xbox. So you add all of that up, and outside of that, there's a couple other things. There's we need pest control to come to the house. We're not having issues with pests really per se, but that's $400 a year. They come out once a quarter. They lay all the traps, spray whatever, so we don't have pests. I want that done. I have to get to the dentist soon. I've got to get to the dentist soon. I already know that's going to cost me $200. What else? There's other things. Oh, when we had our mattress delivered about a month ago. And when they did damage and coming in sides of the house, they put a big, like probably a 12 by 12, it's a good foot, crack or hole in my drywall downstairs. Uh, yeah, and what they're going to do is because they're going to give me a credit on the financing but first I need to get a contractor with a written statement, which I already have, and it's around $200. So anyway, it's like I've got things that need to be done, need to be paid, and I need to put the brakes on and slow down a bit. Um, so I have made that decision of not getting the Gears of War console, and that's okay too because there's another I just explained earlier. $200. I want to get my Surface fixed. So yeah, it's just nickel dime, nickel dime, nickel dime. It all adds up. Plus, we are paying out the nose. One thing I was reviewing our budget, and okay, yeah, I'm an open book. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. You guys know I was born with 2 fucks to give, and they're already gone. So I really don't care. I'm an open book. You guys can visit my Facebook and see everything I believe in, everything I think of. Well, I post a lot of shit there. But I'm pretty open and thinking of putting the brakes on, slowing down a bit, whatever. Comes up to a different subject. There's a couple more subjects I want to talk about, and then that's going to be it for my vlog here. I had watched a video from Dad's Gamer, or Dad's Gaming, yes. Yes, anyway, there's a channel, Dad's Gaming. He had talked about, and it's not just him, he had talked about these games that, the backlog of games that we have. It's like a stack load of games that he's played for a couple hours, gotten through some missions, gotten through chapter or two. Something new comes along, starts playing that. This gets set aside. This gets set aside. This gets set aside. I was looking at my gaming library. I should actually take a picture of it if I can and post it here. But my gaming library on the Xbox, and it includes both digital copies, hard disk copies that are installed. It is massive. I dare say I've currently got like 10 to 15 games that I'm actively going. It goes all the way back to there's a Sherlock Holmes games on there, Thief. A lot of these games, okay, for instance, Goat Simulator. A couple months that was free. I downloaded it. I haven't even played it. That's one that's just sitting there. I haven't played. But Thief, I started, and I did just so much, and it's like he did mention this as game players ADD, and I tend to agree. But okay, here's me too. I've got this backlog of games, and Dean Thompson had also did a video on the backlog, and I want to recognize him also for his video that he did. With me, I get attached and I get grabbed onto one of these games. Okay, for instance, now it is, and I still need to do gameplay of this, Gems of War. I still need to do a video and get it uploaded. For me, it's Gems of War, and here I hear in a couple weeks they're going to be taking Gems of War and updating the console version of Gems of War to what it is on the Android and iOS devices, which very much excites me because I've seen and I play it on my Android phone. There are several kingdoms and lands and worlds that I can get into there that I cannot on a console. So when they do update the console, I'm going to be very happy. But there's these games that I just seem to grab onto and can't let go of. That's okay. And also, that is a game kind of like, in a way, Dean mentions Forza. Something nice about Forza, which I do, that's another game I want to get, is Forza 3, Forza Horizon 3. But these are games I can go back and play, a race or two, save it. I'm good. I have progressed in the game. Mirror's Edge happens to be for Games for Gold on the Xbox right now. I just downloaded that yesterday. I do recall playing it because I did have one achievement, like training, finishing the training mission. I do recall buying it many, many, many years ago because I saw that the date of that achievement, I think, was July 4th, 2012. In fact, I think I purchased that game and may have brought it down to Uruguay with me when I went to see Chris one time. But I'm enjoying Mirror's Edge now. And Mirror's Edge is another game where it's like, okay, I'm going to get in and at least do a chapter, and the chapters they seem to be very reasonable, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then save the game, and that's it. I want to check the score while I'm up here. Okay, still 10 to 15, 7 minutes left. Okay. So yeah, it's like, do you guys suffer the same thing? And it's true. I do have ADD. I'm OCD. I'm whatever you got, the ADHD. I'm whatever you want to call it. But games like, okay, for instance, something that keeps creeping in my head and clawing at me. It's like, oh, Brady, play me. Is Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. I have it, and I think I'm maybe at a level 8, 9, something like that. I'm not terribly high with my character. And that's something I do want to come back to. Speaking of shooters, good shooters, my game of the year so far, Doom. Doom is coming out with an arcade mode, which is going to allow me and give me another reason to play through the campaign from beginning to end. That's coming out here in a few weeks, I hear. Doom is also something which I actually played around the multiplayer this morning, and I've not played Doom in a while. It's something that I now have come back up to because it had an update on its multiplayer. And what was I going to say about Doom? There was something I was going to say about Doom. And now it eludes me. Anyway, Doom. Oh, Doom's another game that in a couple weeks. Oh, that's a game I've got to get. This is what I was gonna say. Doom's one I want to pay the $40 and get a season pass for, because I noticed that there is a DLC that's come out since I have not played it, and I want that DLC. There's like 4 achievements. I don't want it just for the achievements, but I want it for the DLC. But I noticed 4 new achievements that I have not gotten. I've got 99% of all the achievements. There's only one I've not gotten out from the main game. And then I noticed there were 4 new ones. I'm like, oh, what is this? All of them are multiplayer achievements, and I noticed that they're all just for the DLC. So that game, it's like, whew, it's like I need to I need to start focusing. Tunnel vision, tunnel vision, tunnel vision. You know, in a way, you know what? It's like my videos, I think, in a way. I wrote down things today, just so I have a sense of what I'm going to say. For the most part, though, I don't. I just sit down and I just start. And it goes from topic to topic to topic to topic. And some topics I may not even finish. It's like I jump around. Okay, same with work. Same with work. You guys know it. Let me take a drink. And then I'm almost done, because I promised that these videos are not going to be over 30 minutes. And right now I'm at 22. Okay. This, by the way, is iced coffee. I love iced coffee. I got a new Hamilton Beach coffee maker that actually shows how to make iced coffee. It's got a setting on it for iced coffee. But see, I'm digressing into a different topic. I don't need to be. Okay, so at work, I'm a programmer, working technology, IT, and it's like I go in with a plan. This is what I want to do. This is the project I'm going to work on today. In fact, if you guys look at my Outlook work calendar, you see I've got a plan for the day. But like most people, the plans just many other things get thrown in at you. It's like, oh, my boss comes like, hey, you got to work on. How about this for a project? Or hey, are you working on this? How's this whole other project going? Blah blah blah. It's like I try to prioritize my projects, what I think is priority, and then he'll allude to a different project that I've kind of put aside, and it's like, oh shit, when I better start working on this. But yeah, it's like ADD at work. It's like, okay, so my games, same thing. But anyway, what do you guys think about the backlog of games, new games coming out? How do you guys handle that? I remember the old days back when cartridges, and I was just excited to get a new cartridge and play through the game, usually on a weekend and I would get through it on a weekend. Nowadays, no. It's crazy. So anyway, my last topic that I'm going to throw out. This is a thought on my mind, a question that I have for you guys, because something bothers me. When I go out and I mow my yard, I tend to think things, probably like everybody else. Or like when you're driving to work or whatever, you're not really listening to the radio, you're thinking of things. But this thought came to my mind, and I don't know why. I have, probably, you guys can't see it, but there's down on the floor behind me is a cedar chest. I think my Grandpa Allison built. I got it from their estate. Inside that cedar chest I've got a manuscript, like about this big, of a book that I initially wrote. It's called My Game. It never published. I started writing this thing I'm trying to think how old I was. I was like 12 or 13 years old, and to escape. When I was 12 or 13, yeah, we had some games. I'm trying to think. I believe we had an Atari. But I needed games for me back then were not yet an escape like they are today. My mother had an IBM Selectric typewriter, and I don't know why, just like a keyboard or somebody wanting to learn piano, sitting down at it, I want to learn to type. So I sat down at it and started writing a book. This creativity just started flowing out of me. And I remember there were nights I would stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning when I didn't have school the next day and just sit there and type and write. And then I would bring notepads with me to like school and write notes on, oh, I need to progress this character. I don't know where it came from me. It just flowed out of me. Anyway, the point I'm getting at here, back then I was very creative. And let me know if this is just me. I don't think it is. Back before the internet, yes, we had technology back then. In a very simple form. But then the internet came along like in the 90s, and I think it has diluted our creativity. Um, for me, and it may be my age again, or maybe my generation, I don't know. But for me, kind of in the mid 90s is when music kind of went down the toilet. I'm not saying music is totally bad today. There are some new artists coming out, some good music coming out, but very few. Same with movies for me, books for me. TV. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore because of it. Any entertainment medium. What the hell happened? Or is it, again, just me? And I'm wondering if technology has taken over creativity. When technology came over, what did we get lazy with creativity? What happened? So anyway, that is my last final subject and question for you guys is, again, is it just me, or has technology kind of ruined us being creative? I know technology can advance creativity, but I also think it has made us lazy, even me. That I think why I like programming. Some programming, in fact, I would stay up late at night, just like using that Selectric typewriter to type out a manuscript for a book. I can use a keyboard and a notepad on my screen and create a program that actually does something. And to me, that's creativity. To me, that's creativity too. So anyway, guys, so let me know what you think. I'm posing 2 questions for you this week. I'm posing that one, and I'm also posing if you're a gamer, backlog of games. What, I'm like exhausted. I enjoy playing, but I'm exhausted. So anyway, guys, yes, I'm at the mark where I need to go. I've got like 1 minute, and I'm going to wrap this up. And okay, have a good day. Have a good, blessed week. Have a great, safe week. Productive too, in whatever you're doing out there. And take care, and we will see you on the next. Yeah, my computer's off. Let's check just before I go. Detroit, same score, and they're at 2 minutes, 10 to 15. I hope they end up winning. So, yep, take care, guys, and yeah, have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.